Willie D Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. Family, I gotta first of all, straight out the gate, say to all of the trolls, I need to let you know you get no respect over here. We don't like you. We're gonna treat you just like your daddy treated you. We're gonna abandon you. That's right. The block party has officially started. You come in here acting like you ain't got no manners the way your mammy and pappy raised you, you're gonna get blocked immediately. I'm talking about super fast. I got my girl China Carter on deck, and she ready. She cocked and loaded, ready to send you back to the uncivilized place that you come from. All right, now moving on. The investigation into the death of Nolan Wells continues to generate intense public interest. And one of the most debated pieces of evidence has been a set of audio recordings that independent audio engineer Janetta Brantley enhanced, not to tell people what to believe, but to make it cleaner so that they could judge for themselves. Joining me right now is Janetta. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm great. I'm great. I got the number one troublemaker in the country online right now. What? Look, you stirred up a wasp nest. I mean, all you was doing, I guess, was just trying to get to the truth. Just because there's a lot, as I said, there's a lot of interest in this case, and for you to take it upon yourself to go in and say, you know, I can do something about this. I want to use my skills to really listen to what's going on. When you first started cleaning that audio up, was you doing it just for self-satisfaction, or was you saying, you know, I'm gonna clean this up so the public can really like hear what's going on? Or when you cleared it up and you heard it, did you, before you cleared it up, was you just doing it for yourself, and then once it got cleaned up, you said, you know what, I think the people need to hear this?
When I was cleaning it up, what made me clean it up is because when I heard it the first time, when I heard it that morning, I have no idea when it was released, but when I heard it that morning of the 26th on Sunday morning, I heard some things that was already standing out to me even before cleaning it, and those things that I heard was already concerning, like it was troubling what I thought I was hearing. So originally or initially when I was cleaning it up, it was really for me to try and get clarity on some of the things that I thought that I was hearing. But once I started cleaning it and some of those things actually stood out, and I actually started realizing, like, you know, I think this is exactly what I heard. That's what made me want to put it out, to just make sure I'm not tripping. Like, y'all be the judge. This is what I heard, but don't take what I'm saying as facts. Like, I want y'all to listen too and see, like, let's converse about it. You know what I'm saying? Like let me see what y'all think y'all are hearing. But that's where that came from.
Now, before we go any further, this is one of the questions that your detractors want to know. What qualifies you to clean up this audio and for us to trust that you know exactly what you're doing? How can we trust you with this audio enhancement?
It's what I do for a living. It's literally my profession. I have a bachelor's in music production and a master's in entertainment business. But with that bachelor's in music production from Full Sail, they also taught, you know, audio engineering and things like that. And so today and for the past decade, I've been doing that for a living in post and TV, where I clean up dialogue, I enhance and edit dialogue for a living. I do sound design. I do everything that comes within post-production work is literally what I do for a living, and have been doing that for the past 10 years.
And what did you do to enhance the recording? Did you add anything?
I
Or
did
did you
not.
simply remove the background noise?
The only thing I added was gain, and gain is to just basically enhance
Open it
the
up.
volume.
Yeah.
That's really it. Like I EQ'd, subtractive EQ, which is I subtracted some of the frequencies that I didn't need that was making it more difficult to hear. And I boosted some areas of the EQ, but adding anything or altering or doctoring anything, as they've been saying, is just completely false. Like I literally used VSTs or plugins that any engineer has access to, and not even just music and sound people. People that work in film, editors have access to the same thing. EQ, gain, compression are like the main three plugins that are typically used, and those are the main three that I used. Staying completely away from AI.
Right. Now, I'm not trying to put anybody on blast, but it just appears to me that look and listen. This is a shoe fit wear scenario. Now, if the shoe don't fit, you shouldn't get offended. But it just seems like to me that a lot of the hate, it ain't even just associated with the fact that you did something that could possibly uh, point fingers at certain people. It appears to me that a lot of the hate comes from the fact that some people think that things are not authentic unless white people approve them or white people do it. I do believe, now, I believe that if you were a white woman who presented this enhanced audio, I think that it would be more accepted by mainstream, and I think they'd be all over you. But because you are a black woman, they're trying to discredit you because they can't stand that black excellence. Yeah, they can't stand it, man. It kills them that you beat them to the punch. That's what I saw. You beat them to the punch and you reminded them of how brilliant black people are. That's right. I said it. You reminded them of how brilliant black people are. And that underscores the fact that a lot of them fear us because they fear what we would become if we had the resources. You had the resources to go in there and enhance that audio, and look what happened. This is what I want to know. I see Nancy Grace interviewing everybody. I mean, she interviewing everybody she can get her hands on. I think I saw her interviewing a dog watcher, but just anybody. She's just grabbing them, snatching them everywhere. And I'm hearing people talk, Auntie Nancy, Auntie Nancy. I'm getting some feedback on maybe on your end, I think. Did you hear that? Did you hear any noise? Oh, so I'm hearing some noise on my end. Let's see if I can clean that up or something. I don't know see if I can get on my audio engineer cleaning. Okay, but it's still happening. I need to ask the comment section, are they hearing feedback? Are y'all hearing me fine? Are y'all hearing us fine? Because I'm getting static. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear us fine. You hear it? You good? You good? I hear it too. Oh, somebody hear it? I hear it. Okay, they're hearing feedback. We can't go through it like this. Are you sure it's nothing on your end?
I don't hear it.
Okay, mute your end. Okay, it's on your end.
I'm about to grab some headphones.
Yeah, it was on your end. Thank y'all for helping us out right there, chat. Appreciate y'all. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Look at the devil, boy. The devil trying to get us. The devil. The devil is in the chat, y'all. The devil is in the chat. Think they slick. We're going to get this information out there. Yeah.
Let me see. 1 second. If we can send the audio to something else that doesn't have it, like your phone. 1 second.
We're getting there, fam. We're getting there.
Bluetooth.
Bear with us, bear with us, bear with us. You getting some headphones? Okay. Other than that, what I heard you, you celebrated a birthday yesterday, another milestone.
I did.
Congratulations, congratulations. It's always
Thank you.
It's always good to make that full trip around the sun.
And I enjoyed myself too. I'll take the big ones.
You want the big ones? Okay, baby. 1 second.
Can you see the chat?
Can I see the chat?
You sure?
Okay, we good.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
an engineer. This is what I wear anyways.
Okay.
Okay, we good. Okay. Now we
Is
good.
that better?
They
Okay.
match.
Is that better?
All right.
Okay.
Got it.
So how do you respond to the people out there who are saying that the actual audio is fake and it's been manipulated?
Honestly, I'm trying not to respond as much other than when I actually showed when I put that video out of me actually showing from top to bottom how I went to YouTube, downloaded the source from there, pulled it into Logic, and just did some quick little things, quick little processing to show that I didn't do anything fraudulent. I didn't add anything extra. I didn't commit alchemy or do some type of magic. I did what anybody can do. And so at this point, it's like their own biases and they're just doing what they do best. People are peopling.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Being an artist, I'm not as skilled as you are with audio engineering and cleaning up stuff like that. But I got enough skills to, if I had thought about that, I would have went in and tried to do it. I would have went in. I was like, oh, that was brilliant of you to actually, like, with all of the thousands of people who are engineers out there, like, it's like nobody either bothered or they said, or they said that, or they didn't, think about it, but you had the presence of mind to not think about it, just think about it, but also act on it. And when you did, boy, you talk about stirring the pot. Now, I asked you about Nancy Grace. That's where we got, we started, the sound started breaking up. But going back to Nancy Grace has interviewed everybody she can think of. And what I want to know is, have you received any communication from her? Has anybody from her team reached out to you?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So what's going on with that? Are you talking to them? Or you already did it?
I will be talking to them. Yes.
Okay, well, that's good. Well, okay, I won't belabor that then. I'll get on off the gas because I'm like, because I'm like, anybody reporting on this, anybody who's serious about getting some answers, if they're not reaching out to you, they ain't serious. I can't take them seriously. And that's including the investigators. Has any investigators reached out to you? Anybody from the Ocean Springs Police Department?
No.
Anybody from the FBI?
No.
See, I can't take them seriously. Like, if they're not reaching out to you, I cannot take them seriously.
In part, I feel like there's really no need to reach out to me because what I have access to is they have access to. And not only that, they have way better equipment than I do. The FBI, they actually have audio analysts that can do what they're supposed to do. And so there's really no need to reach out to somebody that I took it up on myself because I wanted to hear what I thought I was hearing and I just wanted clarity on it. But what I did and what I have, they can do themselves. And so that could be part of the reason why I haven't been reached out to them. Like, I mean, I haven't been reached out.
That's a good point. That's a very good. I like your spirit.
Thank you.
I like your spirit. I like your spirit. You're an extremely humble, yet skilled person at what you do. It's very difficult to find that balance. I like you. You know.
Thank you.
Okay, so when we look at how this audio has affected people's temperaments. Some people have came for you, they come for your family, they're trying to put you on blast, they're trying to dox you. How has this affected your family and your life?
It's a bit overwhelming, but it doesn't stop the fight. Like, we all know a hit dog will holler, and it, to me, it seems like something was thrown and multiple dogs was hit at this point. And at this point, I can't do nothing about how they react. Like I said, the audio was already released, and so if anybody should be mad, they should be mad at the CETO company and MDMR who put it out there. Everybody had heard it even before I cleaned it up. There has been hundreds, if not thousands, of people telling me, I heard some of the same things too, even before you cleaned it. And some of the things that they didn't hear at first, maybe be like 2 or 3 things that I brought more to the forefront. But the super majority all agreed that they were hearing these things even in the original audio. So that being that, and then on top of that, I think from a psychological standpoint, like behavioral psychology, it's if you're going to attack someone over seeking justice, that says a lot to your character, because
Absolutely.
I didn't do nothing wrong, although something wrong has been done. And the reason why myself and others are acting out on it is because we're seeking justice. We want to figure out what happened, what was done wrong, why is this person no longer here? And so I kind of let them do what they do. I kind of let the hate pile up, because ultimately I'm working on my end to make sure that I'm moving in accordance to who I am and standing true to what I know to be true to self. And I don't want to say too much, but at the end of the day, just me and my wife, we are taking it easy while also responding to the misinformation and correcting what we can correct in the meantime, while still trying to figure out what happened to Nolan.
Right. You said that there was 2 or 3 things that you hadn't heard prior to cleaning it up. What were those 2 or 3 things that you hadn't heard?
The can we cover it up? I didn't hear that as clear as I did at first. Damn it, Bart, Nolan's really dead now. And everybody that's on this boat is, I think he said everybody that's on this boat is fucked, if I'm being honest. But that, and it took for my wife to help me really bring that out. Like, he's saying something and he's saying it with his chest, because at this point, either that's a intimidation tactic or it's a way of letting everybody on the boat know that we're all in this. So everybody is aware of something. And that's without me, placing blame or guilt on a single person. That's just me being aware that they are aware of something happening.
And when you're hearing this, what's going through your mind? When you first hear this, like, what's going through your mind?
I had a bit of mixed emotions and reactions in that moment, honestly. And that's what took me so long. It wasn't the process of cleaning it and enhancing it, because that's actually pretty quick. Like, I do that every day. But it was what I was hearing. A lot of people think that I did it to point the fingers or to blame the friends, which that was never my stance. And I never even made any statements alluding to I'm blaming the white friends as it's being said about me. I literally did what I did just to hear further what was going on in the background. I wasn't doing it intentionally to go try and find something, because that's completely out of my league. I'm not an investigator. I'm not a detective. I'm not in that lane. I'm an audio engineer, and by profession, I am trained to literally listen for noise, clean up noise, enhance dialogue, clean dialogue. And so my mind, as I'm sitting there, I'm doing what I do on a day-to-day basis. And so when I heard certain things, it started feeling like you're watching a movie and your favorite character, you see the antagonist is setting up your favorite character and now they about to get got. Hearing some of those things, it hurt. I wasn't expecting to hear a female voice. Can we cover it up? Yeah, I thought all about that. Like, I remember, like, my mind was like, wait a minute, what? I must have I looped it and played it so many times. Like, am I hearing it? Like, I can't believe it was like a bit of, I can't believe I'm hearing this. And am I hearing this? Trying to trick myself out of not wanting to believe that that's what I was hearing. And that to me is the I guess the craziest part of this whole ordeal, because where the hate is coming from, they really think I did that to try and set these friends up. But it's like, no, I did that to just, like I said, bring awareness to what was happening in the background, because I was shocked that nobody else had really made note of that, or it hadn't been mentioned to the public that that file was being investigated or looked into. So yeah, hearing those things, it really did, it disturbed me. It was mentally and emotionally taxing. I had to take my headphones off and take a break from it a few times. And that's why the first time I originally released only 37 seconds of it, because I was just out of disbelief. And that's why I stopped at, damn it, Bart, Nolan's really dead now. Because at that point, that name was brand new to me. I asked my wife, like, who was Bart? Like, where did this name and where did this person come from? And then when I played it for her, and she was like, yeah, and why would they say Nolan's really dead now? Like, that insinuates something, like dead now, like something was going on and now they took it too far. Like, he's really dead now. And that hurt, Willie. Like, that really hurt to hear that, because that was not on my mind, body, heart, or spirit to hear anything like that at all.
Do you have any fear that they will try to come after you right now for any, like, being liable as far as defamation or whatever? Because right now they're trying to spook all the content creators, anybody that's pointing the fingers at the evidence or pointing the fingers at them, that where any evidence might be connected to them. They're trying to pretty much get their names out of people's mouths unless people are saying something nice about them.
I think most of it has been just cyberbullying. If anybody was going to reach out to me, I think legally, on like the legal side of things, if anybody on the legal side, the attorneys and stuff, if they were going to reach out to me, they would have been done it if I truly did anything wrong. And so, like I said, I'm just taking my time in that aspect, because at the end of the day, I know I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't point the blame at anybody. Even when I put the video out, I said, this is just my interpretation. Like, I want y'all to listen to it and y'all be the judge. Like, you tell me what you heard. So I never really blamed anyone. It was more so to open the door for the conversation to be had, because a lot of us heard something. A lot of us were also told that Nolan decided to stay behind. So he shouldn't have been on the boat to begin with. We shouldn't have heard his name being yelled. And that was one of the things that stood out too. Like, right, just hearing Nolan, hearing the screams of his name and Nolan, don't die.
Did you expect?
How are we going to yell something like that if he's not on the boat?
Right. Did you expect your work to become so controversial?
I didn't. My wife did, but I didn't.
How long did it take you to decide to put it out, from the time that you heard those words and you were certain what you were hearing was those words? How long did it take you to decide to go public?
I'd say maybe like a hour or so, because I made a post that morning about what I had heard, and how it was already concerning and questionable to me. And I said, and this is coming from a professional audio engineer, and I haven't even touched it yet. So imagine what I'd hear when I, clean it up. And when I made that post, that kind of gained traction and a lot of engagement. And there were people saying, hey, sis, we waiting on this cleaned audio. And so I was going to go ahead and, be a woman of my word and stick to what I said and clean it. And when I cleaned it, I sat and spoke with Ash. I spoke with my wife and I really put thought into it. Like, how should I release this? Should I share what I think I heard and open the door for them? We discussed confirmation bias. Like we literally weighed out all the options and put real deep thought into it. We kind of discussed, like, we knew what was going to come with it, but I had no idea it would be to this capacity. But I sat with it for at least somewhere between an hour and two before I actually uploaded it.
Right. So what kind of steps have you taken to protect yourself? I saw that you guys started what it was some type of crowdfunding. What was it?
Yeah, Give Send Go.
It was Give Send Go. Next time y'all do any type of crowdfunding, go to Unite Give. Look it up. But anyway, rooted in justice, the real deal, and you ain't gonna get kicked off the platform because of your opinions.
Gotcha.
Yeah, right. So check this out. So now that the cat is out the bag, and and people are coming at you and everything, like, what steps are you taking, to protect yourself and your family? Now, also, what's that Unite? Well, what's that Give Send Go?
What do you mean? What is it?
What is it? Like, what's the title of it? So people can go and donate. Give Send Go, right?
I don't know the title of it. My wife created it, and it's basically in the link of all my bios across social media. Let me see.
Hold on, I'm gonna get you.
Support for our family after threats and hate.
After threats and hate, yeah. So, sure, yeah. So that's the Give Send Go. Y'all go over there and support that. Go over there. Now what are you going to use the funds for?
Legal counsel and security if need be. And that's what we're doing. The steps we're taking now to make sure that we remain safe is we're actively looking into just an attorney that's not just any attorney, but a good attorney, like legal counsel, to make sure that we go about everything the right way. Like I said, in security for the most part. I've been telling people, I never did any of this for no type of monetary gain, nor was I thinking all of this was going to come from it. This was actually. Go ahead.
No, you finish it.
No, I was going to say this was actually suggested by supporters, saying that they want to support. They know how people are. They see the hate. They see the threats. They see what we're going through. They see the doxing and things like that. And so they were saying, y'all need to go ahead and try to obtain legal counsel, because this is not fair, and we want to support in any way that we can. And
and I'm glad that they did suggest that, because let me tell you something. We got to get used to the idea that nothing is free. Not even activism. Freedom ain't even free, right? Freedom is not free. Peace is not free. You got to pay for that, and we got to get used to it, because the uncivilized must understand. When they, it don't matter it don't matter what they do, they're gonna find an audience who is going to immediately support them. I don't care how diabolical they are. It don't matter if they're dead to the left. They're gonna find an audience of people who are gonna go out there and raise 100,000, $500,000, $1 million for them, because they understand that they have a particular agenda. And as long as somebody is supporting that agenda, then they're going to support them. So if our people are supporting a particular agenda that keeps us safe or protects us or paints us in a positive light, if our people are under attack, we have to understand that we're under attack. If it happened to them, it could happen to us. When our people fight back, we need to make sure that we help fund their legal defenses, because they're going to always come for Black when you fight back. So we got to get used to that notion, be on automatic, on code, automatic, on code. And we got it. We got it. It ain't got, everybody got $5. Everybody got five, got a high five. Everybody got a high five. You know, everybody got a high five, hot 10. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We just got to get used to, looking out for each other. Because we on our own out here.
We all we got.
We all we got for real. And we got to get used to that notion. You know, when I heard that audio was cleaned up, I went straight to it. And when I saw it was a sister, I was like, yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then when I listened to you break it down and you talked about why you did it, and I heard you talked about the steps that you took, because I understand, I use logic too. So I understood when you said that, I was like, yeah. And I already knew it wasn't manipulated, because you wouldn't put yourself out there like that. You know, like you said, the FBI don't have to call you because they got the same tools or even better than you have, you know, in audio enhancement tools. So if it's there, they're going to find it. And I'm sure if they're interested in hearing the cleanup version, if they're interested in it, I'm sure that they already know what it says. They know, right? Mm-hmm. And it's no way possible that you can have that audio like that and not be making arrests. And yeah, I said it. I ain't scared of you, motherfucker. I ain't scared of you at all. Yeah, I said it. Ain't no way possible you got that kind of information. At the very least, everybody on that boat got to be investigated. At the very least. One of y'all killed him. I don't know which one, but one of y'all killed him. That's right. I said it. One of y'all killed him. I don't know.
Everything. That's exactly why I did it. I
don't know which one, but one of y'all killed him. And because it's more than one voice being heard, it's more than one person that's an accessory to that murder. And so that's why people are talking. That's why people are asking questions. That's why people are pointing fingers. If you don't want them to point the finger at you, then tell what you know. Come clean. And any of y'all out there listening to me, all you lawyers out there that's representing the boys, right? If you're representing, then you better go get your client. I know it's Mississippi and y'all thinking y'all gonna get away with whatever you did. If you're really in the wrong, you think you're gonna get away. But let's say God show up and somebody get held accountable. You want to make sure your client gets the best deal possible. So you need to go talk to your client and say, come on, man, you know, shit, they ain't buying it, man. They ain't buying it. They figured it out. Come on, let's get a deal. Let's try to get a deal. Get your client a deal right now. Y'all know whoever go to the authorities first and tell what they know going to get the best deal. You get to control the narrative. You don't want to be sitting, laying up in the house, sleep or whatever, and they come knock on the door, or you don't want to be out there on the boat again and they come out there, sir, come with us. You don't want that to happen. Right now, you got control of how it go down. Go in there, walk on in there right now and say, okay, let me tell you, I'm gonna come clean. This been messing with my conscience. I've done a lot of stuff, but I thought I'd be able to get away with this murder, but it ain't gonna work. So I'm telling you what I know. I'm just saying, I don't know if that's how they would say it. Jeanette, I don't know that's how they'll say it, but it should go something like that. That's all I'm saying.
Something.
Something like that. And I am saying that thank you absolutely for coming on the show, and thank you for the work that you put in. What you did was historical. Some of us intentionally go out and try to get and be included in history and get in the history books. You put yourself in the history books. That right there, what you did, you put yourself in the history books. Boy, I wish I could have became a legend without even trying. I had to go work for mine. I had to go work. But you know what? That's your cumulative work, because you've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? And boom, something like this happened and you wasn't even trying. That's for all y'all out there that's doing your thing and you're thinking about giving up or whatever. Just keep on going, stay in line. Because if you move your meat, you lose your seat. So just stay in line, and eventually your time will come. Janetta, I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Natalie, yeah, no more talk.